source of income is becoming very risky, okay, and you are aware of this, then you really want to take that chance, you want to take that bold step to create an alternate source of income for yourself, then this is the right place for yourself. This is the right place for you tonight. And I'm very happy to be the one handling this first part of the presentation. Now, irrespective of what situation you are in currently, okay, some persons that are joining us tonight, you are broke, but that's not it. A lot of people that are succeeding here right now were once broke. Okay, I saw this quote today that said every rich man, every billionaire you know today was broke at some point of his life, but something changed that about the person. He got a new information, took a new action. Okay, so before I go further, I would just like, if you know someone who should be here, please send them a quick reminder so that they can join us before our main facilitator will take over from this presentation tonight. If you know someone who should be here, someone, maybe it's even the person that invited you, someone you invited, a friend you know that wants to make extra source of income, you can quickly send them the link to join us, okay? Tonight's session is being recorded, but there's nothing like being on to the call live and direct and being able to answer your questions. So we'll be taking it up from there. So I'm going to ask, if you know that you're ready to start earning an extra 150 to 450,000 naira monthly using this system, go to the chat room and type 2. If you know, irrespective of what you're earning currently, you know you're ready to create an extra source of income that can be fetching you as little as 150K extra monthly or 450 or even more. You are ready for this system, go to the chat room and type 2. We're here to talk about money. Yeah, thank you. That's the responses, that's the spirit. So what you are not looking for, you know, somebody, there's a friend of mine that says the money you're looking for is also looking for you, but you have to be ready to take some steps forward and the money will meet you halfway. You can't sit down in your house and be waiting for opportunity to knock, or how do they, the opportunity knocks once. Opportunity does not even knock these days. You have to open your door and go out in search of opportunity, and that is why you're here today. Okay, before I'll introduce our speaker for tonight, I just want to share something briefly about myself, my experience, and what I was doing before I got this amazing opportunity. Okay, before a friend connected me here, because I know if you're here, somebody invited you, someone who really has your interest at heart invited you here. So I finished from school. I did my first degree in Delta State University, and I read mass communication. I finished from school. I did my NYC, and I started looking for a job, like most of us know. Now, when I was looking for a job, I remember then it was all of a sudden, it was like the jobs are not coming. You know, when I was in school, they used to tell you, oh, read hard, or if you get a 2-1 or a first class, jobs will be looking for you. Jobs will be looking for you. That was like, that was the mindset we were trained with in school. But the funny thing is that I came out, I didn't even see the job to look for, not the one that there was definitely no job looking for me, but I didn't even see the job to look for. Okay, and eventually after searching for a while, I got a job of 15,000 naira as a graduate. That was not up to my school fees. I got a job of 15,000 naira in a full month. That means first to 30th of a month to earn 15,000 naira. That means in a whole day, I was making 500 naira. Interesting. Now, I did not want to take that offer, but you know what my parents told me? They were telling me, oh, just take the one you see, okay? Take this one. A bird in hand is worth how many in the bush? Take the one you see. But do you know that there are some bird in hand that is not even able to feed you? That is actually better you don't even have that bird in hand so that you can know you are hungry and go out to hustle. You know, sometimes these certificates in people's hands begin to make you think, oh, a bird in hand is worth this thing. Whereas there are people out there that are hustling like dropouts and making money that graduates are not making. But that was where I started from, okay? And the mistake most of us make is that we think that our problem is the salary we are collecting. So from a job of 15,000, I moved to a job of 20-something thousand. I moved to a job of 40. The highest job I got was a job of 44,000. But then I had an experience that showed me that, look, it was not about the amount I was earning, but it was really about the fact that you do not have control over your source of income. Okay, I was working, but I was broke. And a lot of people working in this country are in that condition right now. You're working so hard, but your account balance does not justify the amount of effort you're putting. Sometimes you wake up and you're saying yourself, for those that are in Lagos, so you stay around Lagos, you can probably identify morning 5 a.m., 6 a.m. you come out, you see people hustling to get bus to go to work. People are there, are struggling every day just to survive, just to eat. Okay, you're working so hard, your income is not just fine this thing. That was the situation I was in before my friend called me once and he was asking me, how are you doing? And I just really opened up. I said, I am not fine. I'm working so hard. At the point, we're being owed salaries for 2 months. We're owed salaries for 2 months. This one now, they used to say, if you're a worker or an employee, if you work, you get paid, right? But I was working, but I was not getting paid. That was the bad situation. So my friend then told me, are you ready to share information and get paid? You know, you can get paid for sharing information. I said, how does that work? And he told me, come and see. And if you're here today, I believe that's what you've come here to do. You've also come to see, and you're going to see how fantastic that system works. Okay. Gradually, with this system, in the first month, I was able to make about 70 something thousand in the first month. By the next month, that is extra from this system. And by the time this system was able to double, as an employee, I was earning 44,000. By the time this system was able to double what I was earning as an employee, you know, I was now earning way more than that. I had the confidence to resign my job. Okay. By the time this system was able to start, and I could see the potentials, I could see that this system, the system that is paying people millions monthly, I could see that there was a future in me, in this system for me. So that's the system we're going to be hearing tonight. And the person who is going to be sharing this amazing system with us is someone I respect so much, is someone I really appreciate. In fact, if you're on this call, you'll be privileged to have this man talk to you. He's someone we call the billionaire ambassador. This young man I call him a young man, but you know, when it comes to money, he's not so young. His account is not as young as he is at all. So this is a man that has mentored so many to also achieve the kind of results he has made. He's making millions. He has also mentored so many people that are making millions on a monthly basis from this system. And we are so privileged to be here. He's the one that's going to be explaining, he's going to be exposing the system for you. This business especially moved this man from being a broke graduate that was selling liquid soap and doing all kinds of hustle to survive, and made him to become a millionaire within the space of just he has just been in this system for about 5 years, and he has earned over 600 million courtesy of this system. He has so much he's going to share with us tonight. And if you know you are ready to welcome him, in fact, I'm not going to hand over to him until I see some beautiful emojis in the chat room. Go to the chat room and type something excited. Use your favorite emoji. I want us to welcome him in a very special way. The billionaire ambassador is going to talk to us. You know, your account balance is a reflection of the kind of people that talk to you. So if a billionaire is going to talk to you tonight, you know that something is definitely going to be happening, because he's going to be sharing with us a lot of secrets. He's going to be sharing with us how he moved and the things that he did. Drop some emojis in the chat room. I'm not seeing the emojis. What's happening? Are we excited to welcome this man or not? If we're not ready to welcome him, I'm not going to let him take over. If you're ready to welcome him, let's go to the chat room. Type some very exciting emojis. Yes, keep them coming in. Keep them coming in. I'm very happy. He's going to take over at this point. So the next voice you're going to be hearing will be his. Apart from that, we're also going to be hearing from a lot of persons who this system have changed their lives. You'll be hearing from them tonight, and it's going to be so fantastic. Every person you're seeing successful in this system, they were once like you, and I'm sure you'll be able to see somebody who is in the situation that you are right now, and I'm sure you're going to be encouraged and even challenged to take that bold step tonight. So he's going to be taking over right now. Pay attention, okay? And if you have any question, you can take note of it, and at the end, there'll be a room for any questions you may have.
Okay, thank you so much, Mrs. Ruth. That is a very warm welcome for me. I'm very happy to have each and every one of us created a great time to be part of today's business presentation. So if today is your first time of being in a Zoom call like this, of course, tonight, this is the best place to be at the right time with the right set of people, with the right set of information. So this might be a good opportunity for each and every one of us to make a decision that add more value to our financial life. So without further ado, I want to start. I just love the way she introduced me, but there's way I only love to introduce myself, Engineer Ofonbook Ubokudum. Like she said correctly, I'm the billionaire ambassador. I'm the facilitator of today's business presentation. So not too much to talk about. I'm currently in the business for 5 good years right now. This makes me 6 years. 5 years of doing the business. I've earned over 600 million. 5 years of doing the business. The company have given me all expense paid trip to over 10 countries in the world. 5 years of doing the business. I'm currently driving my 5th car. There's a white Mercedes-Benz you see on the screen, costing over 18 million. I bought the car 3 years ago. This year, I've landed real estate project. I got myself involved. Once I complete those projects, I'm launching my 6th car, and the budget is 35 million naira. 5 years of doing the business, I think I like the person I become because I think I'm more lucky to be one of the blessed guys. It wasn't the journey wasn't easy. I doubted the business for 8 months. I did not believe this business I'm about to share with you guys. For 8 good months, I never believed the business. But today, for the past 3 years of my life, I've never earned less than 100,000 in a day. I have never earned less than 4 million in a month. So today is not about me, today is about you. So the topic for today's business presentation is the sharing economy. That is why we are here. We are here to talk about you, how you can take advantage of the sharing economy, how you can achieve your financial dream. The sharing economy is the new normal. If we start to talk about the new normal the way it is, most of us may not understand. So the only way we can do this tonight for you to understand is to take everybody back to the 18th century. Let's start to talk about the presentation from the 18th century. This will enable us to carry each and every one of us along for us to understand. The 18th century was considered to be the agricultural economy, or you call it agricultural age, where men were practically farming and hunting to survive. Suddenly, we left that generation, we moved to the generation called the 19th century. This was considered to be the industrial economy, where entrepreneurs like John D. Rockefeller, J.P. Morgan, Henry Ford, these entrepreneurs start building companies, factories, industries. So there was a need to train people to work in this company, work in this, manage the machines, work in those factories. So that was why they brought the idea of school system. And the concept was easy. Go to school, get certificate, get a good job. People did not want to change from being a traditional farmers to going to school. But it was easy for the federal government of Nigeria those days to decide that anybody that make up their mind to go to school, government will encourage you by giving you scholarships, bursaries, allowances. Once you are done schooling, you don't need to look for a job. Job come looking for you. Factories come looking for you. Industries come looking for you. Even with government, even with classics those days, you have a good job. That was when they told us that certificate is the key to become successful. Truly speaking, certificate was the key in this generation. But today, government have changed the padlock. You can see graduates now in Nigeria driving keke just to survive. You don't blame those graduates because the school system they brought to us did not teach us how to think. The school system they brought to us taught us how to cram and memorize. 1 + 1, 2, 2 + 2, 4, 4 + 4, 8. Garbage in, garbage out. What lecturer teaches you? Cram it, memorize it. Go to exam hall. Dump it for a lecturer. You're a good student. Okay? And you don't also blame the lecturers. Anyone collecting salary is an employee. What employees do is to teach us to be like them. Go to school, get certificate, and get a good job. Job is simply spelled J-O-B, which simply means just obey your boss. Once you have a job, your boss will, you have a boss. Your boss will tell you when to come to work, when to close from work, how much to pay you. And when somebody pays you salary, the person will use your time. The person will use your energy. The person will use your intellectual property, what you learned in school for 2, 3, 4, 5 years. You know what happened? What we pay employees every month is called salary. Nobody on earth has been able to collect salary and buy a private jet. Nobody don't collect salary, buy Lamborghini. Nobody don't collect salary, build skyscraper, because salary is a bribe given to an employee to forget about his dreams in life. Salary is what? A bribe. That is why if you are receiving salary today, you will need an extra income. That's why we are here tonight, to show you and educate you about how you can make extra income for yourself, how you can make money every day, 10,000 every day, 50,000, 100,000, 2 million, and so on and so forth. So like I said, in my generation, what we need now is not about certificate is good. Formal education is good. It can earn you a living, but self-education will earn you a fortune. So like I said, what we need today to become successful is not certificate, it's certificate. You must be mentally smart and sound. Once you are mentally lazy, there's nothing we can do for you. Even if you like, go and bring all the pastors in this life to come and lay hands and lay legs on you. We already know you end up working for people that are mentally smart and sound. We have left that generation long time ago. We moved to the generation called the 20th century, which is considered to be the computer economy. In the computer economy, that was when, of course, we used to go to cyber cafe, do night browsing, but today, no more cyber cafe, no more night browsing. I know because almost all of us now can browse from the comfort of our home right now. And of course, of the truth, the man that was the richest man in the world as of this generation, his name is Bill Gates. Bill Gates was a school dropout. The guy no finished school. He was busy installing Microsoft on laptops and desktop. He sold to the whole world. So the idea, he was the richest man in the world as of that generation. But today, Bill Gates is no more the richest man in the world because things have changed. We have moved to the generation called the 21st century, which is considered to be the sharing economy. That you can see, if you are relating with me, you can understand where we move from one generation to another to where we are right now. And in this generation, there's abundance. Ideas rules the world. In this generation, all you need to do is to be part of the shared economy or the connected economy. You must share information that connects somebody to something. And let me just discuss a few companies with us tonight because of my time that have taken advantage of this company, and you need to take advantage of it. I'll compare with the 19th century and the 20th century. For example, let's talk about Uber. Uber has been ranked as the world's largest taxi company. Own no vehicle. Uber doesn't have a car. People buy their car, fuel their car, maintain their car. Uber have a system of residual income that connects human being to taxi. The taxi man will carry the customer to the location. Uber is making 25%. Just connecting somebody to location. Let's look at it today. The owner of ABC Transport, Franklin Nanji, this man has over 5,000 cars in Nigeria right now. He started business in the industrial economy in 1993. 28 years old in business. The owner of Uber started Uber business 2009. 12 years in business. The owner of ABC Transport, Franklin Nanji, as of December last year, worth $16 million US dollars. The owner of Uber worth $4.1 billion US dollars in 12 years, 16 million in 28 years in business because of the different compensation, dispensation that are operating and they're working in. Let's look at AP&P, the world's largest accommodation provider. Own no real estate. They don't have an accommodation. They simply connect human beings to accommodation. That's what they do. And they're the world's largest accommodation provider today. Look at Facebook, the world's most popular media provider. Creates no content. Facebook, of course, doesn't create any content. We all of us that own a Facebook account, we created our account. We are the one to post on timelines and walls. Our friends who like it, comment on it, share it. Some of us do what is called Facebook boosting. Mark Zuckerberg is making money. Let me show something very interesting. Alhaji Aliko Dangote is the richest man in Nigeria, richest man in Africa, from what we have been hearing. Started Dangote business 1981. 40 years in business. The one of Mark Zuckerberg started Facebook 2004. 17 years in business. Dangote have trailers, factories, industries everywhere. Over 50,000 staffs. The owner of Facebook doesn't have even one Facebook in Nigeria. But look at what happened. Dangote worth $10.1 billion as of December last year. The owner of Facebook worth $1.7 billion December last year because their operating in the share economy. Dangote is operating in the industrial economy. And so on. Let me just show you something you need to pay attention to tonight. Pay attention to the details. Uber connected human being to taxi, they're making money. AP&P connected human being to accommodation, they're making money. Facebook connected human being to human being, they're making money. Tonight, if I show you opportunity, all you need to do is to share this opportunity that connects human being to opportunity. Company pays you money every day. The question remains, will you share it and get paid every day, or will you walk away? If you are going to share it and get paid every day, go to the chat box and type one. I want to see your comments on the chat box. Look at Instagram. The world's most valuable photo company sells no camera. Netflix, the fastest growing television network, less no cable. Alibaba, the world's most valuable retailer, has no inventory. Why am I telling you all these stories tonight? I want us to think. Why do I want you to think? Because none of these 6 companies existed 20 years ago. None of these 6 companies existed 20 years ago. That means tonight, what I'm about to share with you never existed 20 years ago. If you're bringing a 20 years mindset to argue with us, there is no need, because person will know something. And in no, say in no. Wait until they call them. You know what they call them? Okay, let me be honest and be frank with you. Imagine there's a system that allows you to get paid every day just by sharing information made available to you. Question remains, will you share it and get paid every day, or will you walk away? Like I said, if you are going to share it and get paid every day, go to the chat box and type 1. I want to see your comments on the chat box. Type 1. We are living in the world of opportunities. Let's look for business model inside the sharing economy. Why are we more open-minded is because most of us have what is called one source of income. So all your family bills and responsibilities depend on that source of income. You can see a man in Nigeria that can work so hard. He made a lot of money, but at the end of the day, the man have little or no savings in his account because almost all the family bills and responsibilities depend on that source of income. That is why you need an extra source of income. That's why we are here tonight, to share this wonderful, amazing opportunity for you to take advantage of tonight, because you're working today, your source of income, your husband depends on it, children's school fee depends on it, feeding depends on it, transportation depends on it. The worst problem, village people still depends on it. Your name now, sorry. Looking at, let me just talk about money a little tonight because we are here to make money. Let me borrow from my friend, my mentor, my coach, called Robert Kiyosaki. He wrote a book called Cash Flow Quadrant. The man practically told us that everyone that makes money in this life makes money in 4 major ways. Tonight, you can make money, you can choose and decide how to make money, whether you want to make money as an employee, self-employed, business owner, or an investor. The quadrant is shared into 2. We have the left-hand side and the right-hand side. People on the left-hand side makes money from what we call active income. People on the right-hand side makes money from what we call passive income. Why do we call these guys active income? Is because they can only make money when they're actively involved. Why do we, for example, a teacher only get paid because he's teaching. Doctor get paid because he's practicing. Lecturer get paid because he's lecturing. And the fact is this, when they are not actively involved, they don't make the money. And the world 95% population belongs here. The world 5% population belongs here on the right-hand side. Between the 95% population of the world and the 5% population of the world, if I ask you a funny question tonight, which of the quadrants would you love to belong to? What will you say? I can hear most of us telling me the right-hand side of the quadrant. Okay, if you want to be here in the right side of the quadrant, you must do what we are doing here. Do you know what we do here? We are all leveraging. Every rich and wealthy man, we leverage. Every other person trade their time for money. Let me tell you a funny story, you know. Journalists asked Alhaji Aliko Dangote one question one day, and he said, Alhaji Aliko Dangote, you are so rich and wealthy. How many hours do you work in a day that you are so rich and wealthy? And I was shocked with Alhaji Aliko Dangote answer. Alhaji Aliko Dangote said, I work 400,000 hours in a day. Everybody shouted and said, God gave everyone 24 hours in a day. Dangote, how come you are working 400,000 hours in a day? Alhaji Aliko Dangote said, I have over 50,000 staffs. Each of my staff, you see, they come to work in the morning by 8 o'clock and they close by 4 o'clock every day. Each of my staff give me 8 hours of their time. 8 hours times it by, of course, 50,000 staffs. That is 400,000 hours in one day. Every employee sell their time for money. Every rich and wealthy man, we buy people's time. Because once you're an employee, you must have a job. Job is spelled J-O-B, like I said, which means just obey your boss. You have to trade your time for money. You have to obey your boss. Your boss controls you, tells you when to come to work, when to close, for how much to pay you. And when somebody is paying you salary, the person will use your energy, your intellectual property, your everything. And at the end of the day, of course, your child cannot even inherit your job. So our advice to all employees is that you need an extra source of income, because waiting 500, 600, 700,000 salary can afford last year cannot buy this year. So you have to keep your mind open, because a closed mind is worse than a blind eye. Okay, you know, I know no matter how much you shout, there are people, because of the way they have this job mentality, they don't want to change. While we are having business mentality, they're looking for job freedom. We're looking for financial freedom, freedom to travel around the world, freedom to create impact, freedom to achieve our financial dreams and goals. So let me just spend a little time talk about self-employed, because every self-employed people are people that tells you, I don't want to work for someone. I don't want someone to work for me. I want to work for myself. We call them self-employed. We know them: the keke man, the okada man, the laundry man, the barber, the mechanic, the tailor, the seamstress. These people that trade their time for money. You know, for any keke man to make money, he must trade his time for make money. He must do keke on the road to make money. The man is not feeling fine. Keke is not feeling fine. The man is sick. Keke is sick. Keke cannot drive himself alone in the streets of Nigeria anywhere for this life. Where you see keke where they drive himself alone, will you enter that kind of keke? The answer is no, obviously. So, of course, the best thing for them to do is for them to employ somebody to do that thing for them. Most of them have what is called shop. They tell you, I don't want to employ somebody to be in my shop. I want to do my shop business alone. They don't understand. When the shop is closed, they don't make sales. They don't make profits. That means they have to practically go to the shop every day, open the shop, stay there to make the sales, to make the profit. That is why shop is spelled S-H-O-P, which simply means stay here, operate poverty. Stay here, operate poverty. So you want to succeed in this life, you must leverage. Life is a choice. We are who we are today based on the choice and decision we made 10 years ago, 8 years ago, last year, and even this year. You want to be somewhere tomorrow better, you are the one to make the difference. In the result, you have to make a choice and said, I'm sick and tired of where I am right now. Because if you take a right decision today, you may not be able to change yesterday, but you can do something today for a better tomorrow and a brighter future. So every businessman you see, all of us, you own a system, people work for you. System is spelled SYSTEM, which simply means save yourself, stress, time, energy, and money. What did I say? Save yourself, stress, time, energy, and money. Every rich and wealthy man, we own a system of residual income. So every rich and wealthy man, every entrepreneur, we leverage on people. Every investor's leverage on their money. The key word there is leverage. So we have 10 reasons tonight why you have to say yes to the big. Once you buy your slot, we'll talk more about the issue of leverage in the Millionaire School. Once you buy your slot, we're going to include you on the Millionaire School, where we can teach you core values in life, core purpose in life, money masterclass, financial intelligence. Okay, person will go to medical school. When the person graduates, the person becomes a medical doctor. Person will go law school. When the person graduates, the person becomes a lawyer. Okay, person will go millionaire school. When the person graduates, what the person become a self-made multi-millionaire. We have 10 reasons why people say yes to this business. 10 reasons why I said yes. 10 reasons why I think you listening to me need to say yes. And I love number 10. Number 10 says transferable to your children. And that means you can transfer the business to your child. Not like every CEO could transfer his business to his next of kin. The same thing happens here. Let me go back to number 1. Number 1 says it's a one-time lifetime business law registration. That means for any business to be legal in any part of the world, that business must be registered with that government of that country of operation. Now, for a business to be legal in Nigeria, your business has to be registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission, called CAC. After you must have finished doing that, you have to go to where we call Federal Inland Revenue Service and collect what is called tax identification number. That means for you to do any business in our company, you must get a business lot less than 50,000 naira. We are going to hold your hand, mentor you, include you in the Millionaire School, give you a 6-month power pack mentorship program for you to make 1 million every month for the rest of your life. Okay, you're interested in this project, go to the chat box and type 1. Type 1. The Millionaire School is free of charge. We are not charging money. We are doing it as a corporate social responsibility. Okay, I love the company because the company says once you share the information, the company pays you money every day of your life. Like me talking to you, company pays me every day for the past 5 years. I've earned over 600 million. I've never earned less than 100,000 in a day for the past 3 years of my life. I don't like to show people my life. It's my personal life, it's my private life. But tonight, I want to show us some of my life, especially last year where I was earning small money. So this month, company paid me the least amount of money last year, so I can afford to show that month. Because this year, my money is so scary, it's plenty money. And that month is the month of October. October 1st was on a Thursday. Company paid me talking to you, 182,000 naira. Friday, 2nd October, company paid me talking to you, 573,000 naira. Saturday and Sunday, I did not get a pay. The following Monday, 5th October, company paid me 687,000. Do you know? Someone that worked in Nigeria, his salary is 50K in a month. 50K in a month times 12 months is 600,000. I earned somebody's 1 year salary in 1 day of my life. The following day, Tuesday, 6th October, company paid 582,000. Wednesday, 7th October, over 300,000. Thursday, 8th October, 503,000. Friday, 9th October, over 390,000 naira. Saturday and Sunday, I did not earn money because banks don't work in Nigeria. Monday to October, company paid me talking to you 685,000. Tuesday, 13, 306,000. Wednesday, 14, 306,000. Thursday, 15, 2.1 million naira in a day. Let me ask all of us a question. Do you actually think I'm qualified to mentor anyone to make 20,000 every day of his life? The answer is yes, okay? Money making is not by power. If money making was by power, people that carry Dangote cement from trailer to warehouse, they would have become the richest men in the world today. If money making was by giddy, people that push wheelbarrow in Nigerian market, they would have become the richest men today in the society. Money making is not by certificates. Money making is by certificates. Look at me today with my 5th car. I bought the car 18 million naira 3 years ago. Look at me today. This car gives me so much respect I don't deserve. Look at me, my latest property costing me over 100 million naira. This is a dream come true for me. Happy to let you know that the company gives us unlimited free products, free international trips. Look at me, the first time I left this country, company took me to Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Manila. I was part of the 120 Nigerian delegates. Company gave all expense paid trip. The following year, I was already a married man. Look at me today. Look at me with my lovely wife. Of course, this is my first mentee, the first person I ever mentor in this life. And she made over 1 million every month. Company gave us all expense paid trip. The following year, I personally, intentionally mentored 19 Nigerians that made over 1 million every month. Company gave us all expense paid trip. The following year, I mentored 28 Nigerians that made over 1 million every month. Company gave us all expense paid trip. The following year, last year before lockdown, I took a lot of Nigerians to Dubai. We had fun. We enjoyed ourselves. This year, of course, we are supposed to travel by September, but Dubai doesn't allow us to travel to Nigeria, to board from Nigeria to Dubai. We are thinking of shifting our trip to November this year. So you want to join us, all expense paid by November, please go to the chat box and type one, type one, type one, type one, type one. I want to see your comment on the chat box. Go to the chat box and type one. Look at me with the board of directors of our partners company. I've been a delegate in over 10 countries in the world. And tonight, because of my time, let me go straight to the point. The company actually pays us in 9 different ways. Because of my time, I'll share 2 ways with us. Take questions, call it a day. Number one, the company will provide you information on your text message on your WhatsApp. Your job is just to share. You are telling me you can send a text on your phone, you can send WhatsApp, you can join Millionaire School. You are the one we are looking for tonight. We are not looking for everybody. We are just looking for forward-thinking, serious business people that want to make a difference in their life. So the company provides you information on your text message, on your WhatsApp. Your job is to share. Any customer that gets a slot, company pay you 4,500 naira. When 2 customers said yes, company match the 2 and give you a matching reward of 7,000 naira. This is you. You came for the program tonight, you saw the opportunity tonight, you got a slot tonight, you joined the Millionaire School tonight, you dropped the account number tonight, and we actually start a mentorship program for you tonight. Providing information on the text and my WhatsApp message, share the information. One of your friends, Fatima, saw it on your WhatsApp status and she got a slot. Company pay 4,500 naira. Telling you thank you for sharing information, because that's what we do in the sharing economy. Your friend Akbar saw it and you share information. Of course, Akbar say yes and got a slot. Company pay 4,500 naira. Now tell your friend say yes. Company match the 2 of them and give you extra 7,000 naira in your account, making your money 4,500 plus 4,500, 9,000 naira plus 7,000. That is 16,000 naira. Okay, if this money enter your account right now, and you use 1,000 on your data and airtime, and 15,000 in your pocket, is that a bad business? It is not a bad business. Okay, do you know that if we can mentor you to make 15K in a day, for 10 days, that is 150,000. 20 days, that is about 300,000. 15,000 every day times 30 days, that is 450,000. People that worked in government offices and end offices and are either directors or permanent secretary. What am I even talking? There is no permanent secretary in the whole of Nigeria that his basic salary is up to 500,000, not even one. But it takes our company 2 months to mentor anyone that hates poverty, that hates laziness, to make the kind of money permanent secretary makes in a month. In my first 1 month, I was mentored. I made 1.8 million in my first 30 days. That was a dream come true for me. Okay, right now, my life has never remained the same. So looking at this, all we need to do is for us to enroll these 2 guys in the Millionaire School. We are going to train them and mentor them for the first 1 month, Power Pack mentorship program, at least for them to make money, good money every day. And then we also provide information for them to share. Let's say they share information, 4 of their friends say yes. Each of them earn 4,545, 7,000 naira. You for doing nothing, company pay you 451, 452, 7,000. You for doing nothing, company pays left and right, 7,000 naira comes to you. Left and right, 7,000 naira to come to you. Every single customer that gets a slot on the left and right, the more company pays 7,000 naira for the rest of your life. This is how I earn 600 million naira in my first 5 years of doing the business. And looking at this, the Millionaire School is actually open for everyone, Monday to Friday, 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, both online and offline, for people that want to become super rich and super successful. The vision is to create 100,000 entrepreneurs that earn $10,000 or 4 million before the year 2025 through the Share Gateway project. So far, so good. Our company has created over 30,000 self-made multimillionaires, which I'm part of them. And we are the next set of people that we are creating right now. So we have a project plan of how an individual can earn 1.7 million in 2 months. 8 weeks from tonight, you got a slot tonight, 8 weeks from tonight. And let's say 4 weeks makes a month, 4 weeks makes a month. So in 2 months is 8 weeks. So your first week, the company give you 1 week Power Pack mentorship program. And we mentor you, hold your hand. And you'll be sharing information. Only 2 customers in the worst case scenario said yes. Company pays 7,000 naira. If you did not do anything anymore, company asks you to enroll these 2 guys intentionally in the Millionaire School. We are going to train them and mentor them the following week. Let's say 4 customers say yes. Each of them earns 7,000 and each, you for doing nothing. Company pays 7,001, 7,002. Company pay 14,009. In the next 8 weeks, 2 months from now, company has to pay you 1.7 million naira as an extra source of income in your account. Okay, this money, even if you make in your first 2 months from tonight, even if you make 1.5 million, 1.2, 1 million, even 800,000, it's not a bad business. So the Zoom meeting, of course, is holding now every Monday, Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday. So you can connect your friends to join us online on Zoom like this. And every Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday. Before it used to be every night by 7 p.m., but we have a lot of training activities we are handling right now. So for the moment, it's Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday. So looking at this, you're watching us from YouTube, Instagram, anywhere watching us, you can always join us live every Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday. So if you're a busy man, we don't give busy people 1 week. We give busy people 1 month. Let's say you have been thinking of, you're a pastor, honorable engineer, commissioner, doctor, in the heart of your heart, working for the government, working for someone, but you have been thinking what you can do in the heart of your heart with your part-time to make money, with your spare time to make what is called supplementary income or significant income or residual income. So you are actually looking forward to do something part-time. You're in the right place. We are going to work with you. Tell us when you'll be free. We are going to give you 1 month. Let's say the month of January 2021. Let's say only 2 customers say yes. Company pay you 7,000 naira. Even if you did not do anything anymore, please enroll these 2 guys in the millionaire school for us. We are going to train and mentor the following month. Let's say 4 customers say yes. Each of them earns 7,000 each, you for doing nothing. Company pays 7,001, 7,002, 14,000. In the next 1 year right now, company has paid you an extra income of 17.2 million naira in your first 2 months of doing 1 year of doing the business as an extra income. Even though 15 million, 14 million, 10 million, even 8 million as an extra income is not a bad business. You can buy yourself a good car. You can get yourself a landed property. You can start building your house project. And if you buy 1 slot, company say you can never earn money more than 210,000 in a day. Your company says if you earn this more than this amount of money in a day, the company will fold, the company will liquidate, the company will go bankrupt. The standing order with the Nigerian banks 9 years before I came. The company 15 years in the world, 9 years in Nigeria. I am 5 years in the company. This makes me 6 years. So I came to see the standing order because if a Nigerian buys a slot, you share the information, 2 customers say yes, 7,000 company pays you. As you keep doing the business, any day you earn 210,000 in a day, the money stops. Even though 1 million people say yes, the money goes back to the company. That's how I make my own money. About me, I did not buy 1 slot. I borrowed money from my uncle, the most eldest man in my family. I borrowed money. I bought 3 business slots because I was sick and tired of being broke and poor. And they told me if I buy 3 slots today, drop my account number, the following the bank will verify my account. The following the bank will pay me 16,000. I just raised up my hand and said, can I withdraw the money? They say yes. That gave me the audacity and the infantry to call my uncle, the most eldest man in my family. I borrowed money for 3 slots. I bought my account, dropped my account number, and the next day bank verify my account. The next day bank, walking the bank, paying me 16K. As a poor man that I was, I saw that lot. I grabbed my ATM card, ran to the next ATM machine, put the ATM card, put the pin, put the amount, the money came out, I collected the money, counted the money to be sure it's complete. Now I'm making money. I began to ask myself question, why is it that every poor man can withdraw money from ATM machine, they must always count it to be sure it's complete? You know why? Any poor man you see, they always suspect everything in this life. Even the ATM machine is a suspect. So that was why I did not just buy it. I did not just succeed alone. I personally mentored Vivian. For just 8 days, she has made over 500,000 naira. I've mentored Leader Toby. For 3 weeks, she has made over 1 million naira. I've mentored, of course, Ebenezer 21. He has made 1.8 million in 3 weeks. Loretta Nukula has made 1.9 million in 42 days. This is me. My name is Ofon Ubokodom. In my first 1 month, company paid me 1.8 million in my account. And looking at this, if you buy 7 slots, you can end up to 1.4 million in a day. Mr. Nnamdi Anyachukwu earned 7.4 million in 3 weeks. He relocated from Nigeria to US. He now lives in Atlanta, Georgia, with his 4 children and his lovely wife. Each time we talk on phone, he keeps telling me, what are you still doing in Nigeria? Come to US. Nigeria is a village. There's no constant light in Nigeria. There's no good roads in Nigeria. I'm beginning to consider so many things right now. We partner with Access Bank for 9 years, Eco Bank of Nigeria for 9 years, Zenith Bank of Nigeria for 9 years, and NAFDAC has been a major partner for the past 9 years because all the product company give to you for free, our toothpaste, soap, none of them is produced in Nigeria. So we have to partner with Standard Organization of Nigeria, Standard Organization of Nigeria, and NAFDAC. And one of our biggest partners company is called Nature's Way. Nature's Way is located in Utah, USA. Nature's Way has been in the US for the past 50 years. The company is debt free. The company has 700 different products. The company is enrolled in New York Stock Exchange. The company is a brand name, is a household name. We have physical product like this. Company gives to us. We have a lot to gain from the partners company, training program, coaching program, mentorship program. A lot to gain from the company, excellent health, asset acquisition, free international trip, brand new cars, time freedom. We have nothing to lose. We have achievements and award. We have created over 30,000 self-made multi-millionaire for the past 15 years. We started in March 2006. We are over 100 countries in the world right now. We don't have conventions in halls, but we host a stadium like this. The first I saw this, I did not believe myself until when I left Nigeria for the first time. Look at 120 Nigerian delegates. Look at me here. You're asking me, are you sure? Is it real? Look at millions of people all over the world. Look at me here. You're still asking me, are you sure? Is it real? Yes, of course, I'm sure. And look at me today when I saw Francis Duru in Lagos buying slots, Segun Arinze, a popular Nollywood actor. Even father, even the vice president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, bought his slot at Abuja when we launched our head office at Abuja. We have office in Abuja, we have in Lagos, Port Harcourt, all over all the states in Nigeria. Kano Wanko Papilo is a brand ambassador of our company. His brother Bona, Mr. Nnamdi Anyachukwu and the lovely wife. Look at the board of directors of our partners company. In the middle is the visionary president, Dr. Eduardo Cabaton, the billionaire, Engineer Francis Miguel, Mr. Jonas Spring. Engineer, have you seen these men before? Yes. They come to Nigeria 2 or 3 times in a year. Look at the first time I made them at Sheraton Hotel in Lagos. Look at my face very well. I was just escaping from poverty. Look at me, exactly 1 year I was being trained and mentored. Look at me, okay, if you touch my forehead at this time, you see oil will come off my face because my life don't change. Look at me, of course, 4 years down the line, look at my fifth car. This car give me so much respect I don't deserve. I bought the car 18 million 3 years ago. I'm not successful alone. Engineering is one of the main guys, a part of the guys I've worked with. He's super rich and super successful right now. Architect Tuko, Kesen Korok, Engineer Franklin, Mr. Philip, Mr. Emmanuel Emikut, Mr. Anthony won't say, all these guys, they will give their success story at the end of the presentation today. You're going to see this guy that was selling books before. Today is a self-made multi-millionaire engineer. Chukwu Nsokpala, Mrs. Nyenemepo has bought retirement through Total Venture, travel around the world, achieving his finance. Chukwu Tomuzo Chukwu, Misano Kundo. So people all over the world, the time will for me to share all the stories. People are personally mentored and they are successful. Let's also run our program by asking you a question. How big is your dream? How close are you to achieving your dreams? Do you have big dreams of giving your children good education? Say yes today. Family vacation, say yes today. You have a big dream of having your own house, your own property. You want to become your own landlord. You want to own your own home. Say yes today. You want to be your own boss. You want to work from home. You need an extra income. What do you want out of this life? Do you want to make a difference in people's life? You need financial freedom. 6 million children die of starvation every single year. Right now, Oga, you're worried about retirement benefit. Don't worry. By December this year, we are feeding 1 million family by December this year. We are launching our foundation. We are drilling 10 boreholes in 10 communities. Feeding, we are doing good operation, feed the foundation, feed the nation. You're worried about retirement. Don't worry, because by next month, we're supposed to travel September. Well, we are moving to November, so a lot of us can travel with us. You want to get a dream car, Oga, you can say yes to the opportunity. You want to have a landed property. Let us run our program by asking you a question. How big is your dream? Let us read this together. What's on the screen with us? People don't have the patience to build a business for 3 years, but they have the patience to go to work for 40 years. Okay, people don't get patient to build their business for 3 years. Look how they look for jobs in Nigeria, but they want to work for someone for 40 years. Look how we work and retire. May you never retire like this man. You can see the carry cardboard on the street. Enough is enough to pensioner suffering. What the government is doing to the senior citizen is very, very bad. Senators have mercy on us, for God's sake. One senator salary in this country can pay a good number of retirees, but they will not pay. They went and increased retirement age from 65 years to 75 years. And looking at this, may you never retire like this. You retire healthy and strong, rich and wealthy. After looking at this, your children can never inherit your job. Make haste when the sun shines. This is the time to make your decision to make your difference in your financial life. Nothing like job security. This is the time to start building your own business. Stop helping to make your other family rich and wealthy. Your children cannot inherit your job. So a one slot right now, company give a package worth 50,000 naira, a website worth over 500,000, 6-month mentorship program worth over 1 million naira. What are supposed to pay for one slot is 1,550,000. Company say we are subsidizing for you. You will not pay that amount. You will not pay 1 million. You will not pay 700,000. You will not pay 500,000. One slot is 100,000. We are right on promo. Promo is 44,888. Okay, if you blink, you miss. The money goes back to 100,000. So looking at this, one slot is 44,888. Okay, we actually attached to you a rising star mentor that will hold your hand, that will mentor you for 3 years to make 210,000 on a daily basis, even that 10% success rate. 21,000 every day of your life is not a bad business. 3 business plots is 134, it's 300,000, but we're on promo. Promo is 134,664. Drop your account number. The next working the bank will verify account. The next working the bank will pay 16,000 naira. Okay, not just 16,000 naira. Company also attached to you a global mentor that will help you make 630K. Of course, every day. It takes him 3 years to make it happen. Of course, he's going to build to make this money, but at least at the worst case scenario, at least 10%, 63,000 every day. It's not a bad business. 7 business plots is 700,000. Right now, we're on promo. Promo is 314,216. Drop the account number. The following the bank will verify your account. The following the bank will pay you 62,000 and go to the bank and withdraw your money. Company attached to you, a DIS ambassador that will hold your hand for you to make 1.4 million on a daily basis. Even though at 10% rate is not a bad business. 15 business plots is 1.5 million. Right now, we're on promo. If you blink, you miss. The promo goes back. So promo is 60320. Drop the account number today. So the following working, the bank will verify account. The next working, the bank will pay you 182,000, a one-time payment. Company hold your hand to help you make 3.1 million on a daily basis. Even though 10% is not a bad business. Of course, I'm happy to let you know that the key to getting success is getting started. The starting point of all achievement is all results. So the company project account is on the screen. You can pay your money too. For those that want to pay money, go back to the person that invited you tonight. Ask the person for his DIS Millionaire School number reservation code. Make the payment through the person that invited you and send us the. He will give you our personal number. Why don't the Millionaire School train? We just need the first 30 people that will pay their money tonight, because we would like to work with you. Okay, I'm happy to let you know the starting point of all achievement desire The vision is clear to create 100,000 entrepreneurs. The ambassadors are there. Those who take action quickly get results faster. Frequently ask questions. Is the business real? Yes. Is it for everyone? Yes. Will I have 1 hour, 2 hours to build the business to maybe between 50K to 4 million every month? Yes. Do I need to sell or market any product? No. Do I need to convince anyone? No. Your job is to share, not to talk, not to convince, not to sell anything. Is this a business or investment? Business. Will I give them support systems or say yes? Millionaire School is actually Monday to Friday, 8 to 9. You have to support both online and offline. How do I succeed? Buy your slot tonight. Join the Millionaire School for orientation. Get your business tools and materials. Submit your account number, share the information, and the sky will be your starting point. So we just need the first template I want to make. So while you're making your payment, we want to welcome one of our top, one of the guys that make a lot of difference in the result. And he was selling books when he was shown this opportunity, but today he has turned from a bookseller to a multi-millionaire, and it's not a person that one of our ambassador. Of course, it's Ambassador Mr. Tony Wose. So I would like us to welcome him. So please, if you are there, I want to see a lot of emoji. Go to the chat box, drop a lot of emoji for this guy. He's a multi-millionaire today. So I want us to clap. I want to welcome Mr. Anthony Wose. So I want us to clap our hands as we welcome this young man, so he can unmute himself right now as we bring him on board right now, because he's going to share his success story with us. So you can see a lot of people that we have touched their lives. So out of them, I want to bring this guy on board. So I want to share his screen. You're welcome, Mr. Anthony Wose. Please kindly share your story with us. Hello, Mr. Anthony Wose, are you there? Hello. Oh.
Hello. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
We can hear you loud and clear. Continue.
Hello.
We can hear you loud and
clear. Good evening, everybody. All right. I want to appreciate every one of you for making that time to be here today. My name is Tony, and I'm super excited to what this opportunity has done for me. Each time I think about this program, I'm always very, very happy, because 2 years ago, I didn't look like I was going to be successful. You know, I'm a young man full of energy. I've gone to school, and 2 years ago, life was tough, and the things was not just working until somebody shared this beautiful opportunity with me. And the truth is that it didn't look like what I was ready to do. It didn't look like I'll be successful here, but I said yes, and I began to learn the business. And of course, 2 years down the line, by God's grace, I've been able to achieve so much. I've been able to achieve so much. And those who knew me 2 years ago, when they see me now, they are amazed at the kind of results I've been able to create through this very simple business opportunity. So I want to encourage every one of you. If today is your first time here, please make sure you appreciate the person who shared this opportunity with you and who brought you here. Because one thing I know in life is this: if God wants to change a man, he sends a man. There are 3 ways God will bless you. Either he gives you an idea, or he gives you an opportunity, or he sends someone to you. So if God has brought you this opportunity your way, it means one thing: there is something in this business for you. But what I would like to encourage you to do is to make sure you take action, because those people who take action quickly, they're the ones who get results faster. Those people who are used to analyzing, is it real, is it true, what if it does not work, what if I lose my money, are the people who will never make progress. So I want to encourage you, make sure you take action today. The only reason why you should not join this business now is if you don't have this money. And if you don't have it, please go ahead, look for the money and start. Because the truth is this: you need money to make more money. And this is a very simple business program that will help you become very, very super successful. And of course, make your payment and learn. Every obstacle you will encounter in this business, let me assure you that we have it sorted out. All the challenges you encounter, you have it sorted out. The only thing we need from you is that openness, that willingness to learn, that willingness to be mentored and trained. That's actually the secret of my growth in this business. By God's grace, this system in 2 years has paid me close to 30 million naira from a normal hustler, a street bookseller. 2 years ago, I was selling books on the street, and 2 years down the line, the story is different. So I want to encourage you to take action today, and we are available and ready to work with you. We're ready to train you and mentor you. Make yourself available and take action, because I repeat, those who take action quickly, they get results faster. So make sure, get back to the person who invited you. Make your payment tonight. Send in your details. Let's get you signed up tomorrow and begin to mentor and guide you in the business. And if we can succeed, I can assure you that you will do better. Thank you very much for having me. God bless you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Anthony Wose. Thank you so much. In doing the business 2 years, he has gotten his car. He has traveled around the world. and his life has never remained anymore at the same. It's getting better, moving from grace to grace. So we have another person here, Engineer Rinze. So Engineer Rinze is also here. So I would like him to also share his success. I think the network is very, very bad. I don't know. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. Good evening. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but there's a lot of noise at the background.
Oh, I don't know. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Okay, is it okay now?
Okay, now, yes.
All right. Good evening, everybody. I'm super excited to be here today, and it's always been a pleasure to share my little success story because it started off when I, got my job after NYSC, and life was good. As a normal, young graduate, you graduated and got a job immediately. Life was good, receiving the salary and all that. And my only means of survival was just the salary. And it happened, it came to a point that the company owed us salary for more than 8 months. And it was a difficult moment of my life. Now imagine you working and you're working and you're working, and all of a sudden you're being owed salary for more than 8 months. And some of you listening to me right now, you must have faced similar situations. And that was my only means of survival. So I started looking for other alternatives. Not until I came across this opportunity, and it changed my life. This is me about 4 years into the business, and it completely changed my life. You are here today, somebody actually invited you. Okay, you're here for the first time. You know that the person that invited you loves you. This opportunity changed my life completely. In 4 years, I've been to over 4 countries. I've earned in millions. I own my properties right now. It's amazing how the system can turn you from nothing to something. I was somebody that my annual income was not up to 1 million. There are lots and lots of people that work and they don't earn up to 1 million naira in a year, even if you add 13 months to it. That was my situation.
Okay. I think network is really disturbing. So thank you so much.
Okay, it does not mean that you should not try again. After, what is the meaning of failure? Fail is spelled F-A-I-L. It simply means first attempt.
Okay.
In learning. Just because your friend bought a car, because you ate a bad meal, that doesn't mean you shouldn't try. Okay, strongly advise today that you take that boost step for success. Okay, take that boost step today, and I bet you can never regret.
Okay.
Francis Diru. I was nothing, but today I am being celebrated. Yes, I believe you can do better than myself. I want to thank you, and I want to see you.
Okay, thank you so much, Engineer. I think network is really disturbing, but it's fine. So at least you have seen 1 or 2 success stories.
But come on board today to see you rolling with us. Thank you. God bless you for having me.
Thank you so much, Engineer. So I'm making my payment right away. I'm making pay for 1 business slot, 3 business slots, 7 business slots. I would like to work with you personally. I would like you to be part of the mentorship program. And if you're making your payment tonight, you'll be mentored by the VIP, the Light Ambassador. So I'm making my pay for 1 business slot, 3 business slots, 7 business slots. You can actually start making your payment right away. So far, so we have gotten 3 payments so far. If you want to make payment, please WhatsApp the company customer care line, the one on the screen. So WhatsApp it so that at least we can make sure we attach to a mentor that will support you, that will help you to make money in the business. So, and if you are making your payment tonight, I want you to make your payment 1 business slot, 3 business slot. We'll have to work with you. We need to start working with you right away. When water day for out too much, you go turn speed. When you are procrastinating, too much of procrastination of course, paralyzes. Too much analysis paralyzes you from taking action. So the first 10 people that will make their payment, 20, 30 people tonight, we're going to add you on the VIP mentorship program. We'll support you, we'll hold your hand, and of course, the sky will be your starting point. So I'm making payment tonight. I'm making a decision that will change my life. I am sick and tired of struggling financially. You're in the right place, you're in the right time. So we are welcoming you on board, and we are supporting you to become successful in the business. So you are making your payment tonight. I'm paying for 1 business slot, 3 business slots, 7 business slots. We'd like to work with you right away. So I want to give one more announcement before I go, before we take questions. Okay, you have a question for us. Please kindly unmute yourself. Let's take your question. You have a question for us. Please kindly unmute yourself. Let's take your question. Today is your first time coming here. You're making your payments tonight. You have a question for us. Wire question, jam question. You have a question for us. Please kindly unmute yourself. Let's take your question. Question time. You're making your payment. You came here on time. You have a question for us. You're making your payment tonight. Okay. So if there's no question, let me give one more announcement. We are on promo right now, and the promo is 44,888. So if you blink, you miss. The money goes back to 100,000 naira. So since you're on promo, so if you can afford the 1 slot, 3 slot, 7 slot, congratulations. But you cannot. You can do instrumental pay or part payment or deposit just to hold down the price of the promo. Because if you don't do instrumental pay during promo and the promo is over, you're paying 100K. What am I trying to say? Let's say you deposit 30,000 and the promo is over. You'll be balancing 40,888. You can balance the money instrumentally 1 week, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 1 year. There's no problem. If let's say you make an instrumental pay of 20K, the least instrumental pay you can make for the hold down the price of the promo is 5,000 naira. So if you make the deposit, of course, you can pay the rest of the money instrumentally, 1 year, 2 years. If you carry your pack and drop your account, I would love to work with 1 month and there about 1 week. So you don't have the full money, make your instrumental. If you have the full money, please do your full payment. And thank you so much for getting your time to join us tonight. I think this is the best you can take tonight. Thank you, Engineer Rinzi Emmanuel. Thank you, Gentle Tony, Abugu Emmanuel, Nehemiah, Adeshina, Adefala. God bless you, Aduke Sultan. Angela from Spain, Bola Riwa Olafera. Olafere, God bless you. Charles, Christopher, God bless you. Cynthia, Engineer O2, Flora, God bless you. Florence, Ihirobo, God bless you. Momo Pose, Monday, God bless you. Mboto from okay, Olumide, God bless you. Solace Man, Mrs. Sister Mary, Sister Jerry Career, blessing Onovo, Uzo Eze, Ngozi, and the rest of us. Time for us to mention all the names tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. This is the best you can take tonight. Have a good night, Ray. See you on top. Bye-bye for now.
Best, number 1, nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, oh, I believe. I know I can count on me. For the champions, stand up, stand up, stand up.